few days. When are you leaving? Wednesday. Wednesday. So you would like to sing a small kirtan? Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Together, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vivo. Srila Prabhupada ki. Ora Premanande. All glory to assembled devotees. All glory to assembled devotees. Haribo.
So Hare Krishna everyone, welcome to your Sunday feast today. We have Sanātana Govinda Prabhu, who did a class last week on attracting the Supreme Attractor. So today he'll be doing the part 2 of attracting the Supreme Attractor. So Haribol, welcome. Sanātana Govinda. Next one after Kirtan now we'll have, so going forward for this month, we start today with the month of Kartik. It's the most auspicious month of the year. So today, as from today up until the 27th of November, will be during the month of Kartik, and during this month, for every day during the week, there's going to be a deep dawn, so you'll be offering the lamp to Damodar, and then we'll also sing the Damodar Ashtakam. So Monday to Friday it's 6:30, and weekend Saturday and Sunday it's 5:30. So today there's half an hour extra that we add to our usual Sunday feast, which is the half an hour Damodar Ashtakam and offering the lamps to Damodar. Right. So Haribol once again, Prabhu. One second.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll sing Jai Radha Madhav first, and then we'll discuss about the topic that we have been discussing since last week, attracting the Supreme Attractor. So we had the part 1 last week, and this is the part 2. So we'll sing the Jai Radha Madhav first. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashoda Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Govinda Shri Radhe Jai Radha Jai Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radhe Jai Radha Damodar Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura, Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajakacarya Ashtotra Shatashi Srimad Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय यमुना माई की जय तुलसी देवी की जय सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज हरे All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschyadya Desha Tarine. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Krishne Matirastu. Hare Krishna. Before we start, let us say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So thank you very much everyone, all the assembled devotees. It's a great pleasure to continue the talk that we had given in the last Sunday session. The topic was attracting the Supreme Attractor. So that was the part 1 that we discussed in last Sunday's talk. So now we'll continue that. So I just wanted to give a brief review of what we discussed in the last week's talk. So we discussed about what is meant by who is Krishna? Krishna, Akarshati iti Krishna. One who attracts everyone to him, that is Krishna. So Krishna is a supreme attractor. All the living entities are automatically attracted to Krishna. So now the question is, why is it that we are in this state of existence? We are in this conditioned state of existence. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, what is the reason that we as the conditioned living entities are not getting attracted to Krishna. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, Mama eva amsha jiva loke jiva bhutas sanatana. So all the living entities in this whole universe are my eternal part and parcels. It does not depend on what kind of living entity it is. It is not dependent whether it's a tree, whether it is a deer, a cow, a dog, a cat, whatever. It does not depend on what kind of living entity. Sarva yonishu kaunteya. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita all kinds of species of life. Murtaya sambhavantiya. Whatever is existing, whatever types of living entities are existing in this whole universe, tasam brahma mahadyoni. Krishna says that the material nature is the mother, and aham bija pradapita. Krishna mentions that I am the seed-giving father. So, actually, all the living entities are eternal part and parcels of Krishna, eternally. This is, and we had discussed about this particular verse as well. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabonoi. So it is mentioned in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta that this love for Krishna, it is not something that is external. It is there in the heart of all the living entities. So Krishna actually mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishta. Krishna says that I am in the heart of all the living entities. Mattaha Smritir Jnanam Apohanam Cha. So Krishna says that from me comes Smriti, remembrance, Jnanam, knowledge, and Apohanam is forgetfulness. So remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness is coming from Krishna. So if a living entity wants to remember Krishna, Krishna gives them all the opportunities so that you can remember him. And if a living entity wants to forget Krishna, Krishna will give all the opportunities for that living entity to forget him as well. So Prahlad Maharaj mentions, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj mentions, Matirna Krishne Paratasvatova, Mitho Bipadyeta Graha Pratanam, Adanta Gopi Vishatam Tamishram, Punah Punas Charvita Charvanana. So, Sri Prahlad Maharaj mentions in Srimad Bhagavatam, he is saying that when someone is attached to sense gratification, and why are we attached to sense gratification? Because we think that the body is the only thing that exists. There is nothing other than the body. When we have this bodily consciousness, mental consciousness, the mind, so we think that there is nothing other than the body. Or we might actually go into the level of mind, and we might, because everyone knows the mind exists. The mind cannot be seen. If I look at any person, I can see their bodies, but I cannot see their minds, right? But we know that the mind exists. How do we know the mind exists? Because there are thoughts. What is mind? Mind is nothing but composition of lots and lots of thoughts. They say there are around, on an average, there are 70,000 thoughts that come to a person. 70,000 on an average. They have done some scientific investigation on that. So this is what we are composed of, right? So we are composed of, and this is what we discussed in the last talk as well. I'm just trying to give a review of what we discussed. So we discussed about Krishna's separated energy. Krishna says he has 8 separated energies. Bhumi, Rapa, Anala, Vayu, Kham, Mana, Buddhi, Ahankar. So 8 separated energies. Earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence, and false ego, right? So the body is made up of earth, water, fire, air, and space. Krishna actually mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva, Praninam Dehamashrita, Pranapana Samayuktam, Pachamyanyam Chaturvidam. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, I am present in the living entities as Vaishvanara Agni. That is the Jataragni it is called. That is the fire of digestion. Because Krishna is present as a fire of digestion, we have the food gets digested and the energy goes to the body. So this example is given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Yatha tarora mula nishechanena tripyanti tatskanda bhujopashaka pranopaharascha yatendriyanam tatha sarvar haranam achyuteja. So what that verse means is that if we want to nourish the tree, we do not give water to the twigs, the leaves, and the branches. We do not give water there. We just give water to the root of the tree, and the whole tree gets automatically nourished. So similarly, if we want to nourish ourselves, we do not give, there is no way to actually, the hand cannot eat the food itself, right? Or the tongue says that the food is very tasty, and the tongue wants to keep the food forever. Is it possible? No. if the tongue says that I will keep the food with me forever, the people are going to get malnourished, right? So the food has to go into the digestive system, the abdomen, the stomach, and then when it is digested, the energy goes to the whole body. So the food is given to the stomach, the water is given to the root of the tree. Similarly, when we actually surrender to Krishna and when we give our loving devotional service to Krishna, automatically all the other living entities are satisfied. This is mentioned, Devarshi Bhutaptam Nrinam Pitrinam Na Kinkaram Nayam Rinicha Rajan Sarvatmanaye Sharanam Sharanyam Gato Mukundam Parihritta Kartum. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that when we take birth in this material world, we are immediately indebted to lot of different living entities, right? So we are indebted to Deva, the demigods who are actually giving. For example, the sun god is giving us the sunlight, the wind god is giving us the wind, so the fire god is giving us so all these are there are different personalities who are actually who are in charge of giving us all these different different conveniences, right? Without that we cannot exist. So there is Deva, Rishi. The Rishis are giving us the transcendental knowledge, the sages. Bhuta, Apta, so all the living entities. Somehow or other, some living entity or the other living entity is always giving us something. Like if a living entity is our father or mother, so they have given us the birth. So it is such a great privilege that has been given in terms of a birth as a human body. So Apta, the relatives, Nrinam, Pitrinam, the Pitras, the forefathers, Na Kinkaram Nayam Rinicha Rajan. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that one is not indebted to any other person. Sarvatmanaye Sharanam Sharanyam. When we are surrendered on to Sarvatma, who is Sarvatma? Krishna. Krishna is the Paramatma. So Dehes mean Purusha Para. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad-Gita by Krishna that he is there as Upadrashta, overseer. Upadrashta Anumanta Cha. He is overseer and he is the permitter. So for example, we are all sitting here together and we are hearing about attracting the Supreme Attractor. Why are we here together? Because we wanted to be here, right? So there was a desire that I want to be here. Because that desire was there, Krishna gave the permission. Okay, you have the desire to be here, I give you the permission, you be here. So we are here together. So this is what we are saying, that the knowledge, remembrance and forgetfulness is coming from the Lord who is situated as Paramatma. So Ishwaras Sarva Bhutanam Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Yantra Rodhani Maya. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that Krishna is present in the heart of all the living entities as Paramatma, and Sarva Bhutani Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati, in the heart of all the living entities, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, is present. Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani. So one is going from one species to another species, one world to another world. E Rupe Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasad Paye Bhakti Lata Beach. So it is mentioned in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta that that in the conditioned state of existence, we are constantly going from one body to another body, one realm to another realm, continuously. So Sri Shankaracharya mentions in Bhaja Govindam, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam, Ihasam Sare Bahudustare, Kripaya Pare Pahi Murare. So Sri Shankaracharya says that this is the state of conditioned existence, that constantly we are taking birth and constantly we are dying. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam. Constantly we are in the womb of one mother and another mother and another mother. So this is Iha Samsare Bahudustare. So this material world is very difficult to overcome. So therefore Sri Shankaracharya prays, Kripaya Pare Pahi Murare. So please, O Murare, O enemy of Devan Mura, please help us to cross this insurmountable ocean of birth and death. So this is the wonderful situation in this human form of life, that the nrideham adyam sulabham sudurlabham plavam sukalpam gurukarnadharam mayanu kolena nabhasvateritam puman bhavadbhiyanataret sa atmaha. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that this human form of life is very rarely attained. Nrideham adyam sulabham. But it is sulabham. It is sulabham in the sense that in this human form of life, one can attain love for the Lord. In no other form of life, one can attain the Krishna Prema. So as we pray to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. So this is the prayer that we say to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he is called the most munificent incarnation of the Lord. Why? Because he is giving the topmost. There is nothing higher than love for the Lord. This is the, and somehow or other, if we have that little inclination to love Krishna, then that is the greatest asset we have. There is no greater asset than loving Krishna. So it is mentioned, Yam labdhva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tata yasmin sthitena dukkhena guru napi chalyate. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that once we gain this love for the Lord, even an iota, in the beginning there is faith, adav shraddha, then there is sadhu sangha, then there is bhajana kriya. There are 9 different stages. The scriptures mention about 9 different stages in which we are involved in the devotional service of the Lord. So it starts with faith. Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatparat samyatendriya jnanam labdhva param shantim achirenati gacchati. So one who has got faith for the Lord, and this faith, in the beginning it could be very small. It could be just like a small flame, but when that flame gets association of the bigger flame and the wood, it becomes a great fire. So this is what is, so when there is Shraddha, that is what is enabling us to engage in loving devotional service of Krishna. That Shraddha, the faith. So then there is Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya. So then we involve in the loving devotional service of the Lord. What is the different types of loving devotional service? There are 9 kinds of loving devotional service. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnum, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Right? So it starts with hearing about Krishna. Shrinvatam Swakatha Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtana, Hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidunoti surut satam. So it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that when we are hearing about Krishna, Shrinvatam Swakatha Krishna, it is Punya Shravana Kirtana. So that when we are engaging in this activity of hearing and chanting the holy names of the Lord, by itself it is very auspicious. We don't need to do anything else, any other auspicious activity. Just if we give the oral reception to Krishna's divine pastimes, that Janma Karmam Cha Me Divyam, Evam Yo Veti Tatvatha, Tyaktva Deham Punarjanmam Naiti Mameti So Arjuna. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that if anyone knows that my birth and my activities are divyam, divine, chame divyam, evam yo veti tattvata, one who knows this in truth. It's not that superficially I know that. I know it in total depth, in total truth, that Krishna's activity is divine. Krishna's birth is divine. Janma karmam chame divyam evam yo veti tattvata, tyaktva deham punarjanmam naiti. After giving up this body, one does not get another material body. Then what happens to such a person? Mam eti so Arjuna. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita that such a person comes back to me. So we were talking about the different 9 kinds of devotional service, starting with hearing about the Lord, Shravanam. So when we are hearing about the Lord, then we can do Kirtanam. We can talk about the Lord. When we are hearing and talking about the Lord, then we can do Smaranam. We can remember the Lord. Right? So this Smaranam is extremely important part of devotional service. Why is it an important part? Because Krishna says Man Mana Bhava, Bhad Bhakta, Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru, Mame vaishasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Krishna mentions that, give your mind to me. Krishna mentions that to Arjuna. What does it mean by giving the mind to Krishna? You know, it means that our thoughts are thinking about Krishna. Mat chitta madgat prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, this is the state of the Brajavasis. Brajavasis, what is their state? Their mind is totally engrossed in Krishna. Say, for example, if we look at the gopis of Vrindavan, they were householders. They had their own family. But when even while they were doing their household activities, their mind was always thinking about Krishna. What is Krishna doing now? Krishna has gone to get the cows and calves for pasturing. What is Krishna doing now? Krishna is playing with his friends. What is Krishna doing now? He is having his lunch. So the mind is always focused on the Lord. So then, when that happens, then that is bhakta. That is bhakti. When the mind, Krishna is bhavagrahi janardana. It is mentioned, murkho vadati vishnaya, dhiram vadati vishnave, ubhaya cha samam punyam bhavagrahi janardana. It is mentioned in the scriptures that sometimes someone who does not know a proper mantra might say Om Vishnaya Namaha. Actually, Om Vishnave Namaha is the correct mantra, Vishnave. But someone might say Om Vishnaya Namaha. But it does not matter. If there is bhava, so the Lord, what the Lord is only looking at what is our emotion, with what intensity are we saying? Is the person saying through the false ego, ahankara? If it is to ahankara, Krishna will not accept. Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. So prakriti kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. It is mentioned by Krishna in Bhagavad-Gita that actually all the work is being done by modes of material nature. So we are all sitting here together. We are sitting here together because mode of goodness is prominent at this moment. Because mode of goodness is prominent, we are on that platform nearly going to the Shuddha Sattva. Shuddha Sattva is purified goodness. Purified goodness is where one is totally engrossed in remembering Krishna. That is when we can, for example, in the Damodara Ashtaka, when we can engross ourselves in the Damodara Ashtaka prayer. That is Vishuddha Sattva. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. Yadiyate Puman Apavrata Satvecha Tasmin Bhagwan Vasudevo Hi Adokshajo Me Namasa Vidiyate. So this is said by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva says in Srimad Bhagavatam that this is Vishuddha Sattva. When we can totally focus our mind on Krishna, Krishna's pastimes, it is purified goodness. But the modes of material nature, it is based on the mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. So because there is mode of goodness, Sattvat Sanjayate Jnanam. Because we have mode of goodness here, we are trying to understand the transcendental knowledge. The transcendental knowledge is what transcends the understanding that I am this body. Adhyatma jnana nityatvam tattva jnanartha darshanam etad jnanam iti proktam yadato ajnanam anyatha. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that the real knowledge is the knowledge of understanding of ourself. That is the real knowledge. What happens in the human form of life is, we are going to the different educational institutions and we are getting lots and lots of knowledge which is related to how to deal with matter, right? So we have physics, which is dealing with the motion and everything else, how one thing is moving, and the quantum mechanics, all this. Chemistry is dealing with the chemical reactions that are taking place. Biology is dealing with how the body is working. So we have all these different subjects. But what are all these subjects? Economics is dealing with how to deal with money, right? So everything is based on dealing with matter. But unfortunately, there is no education which is helping us to understand who we really are. So that is the real education, Krishna says. Adhyatma jnana nityatva, continuously. That is Adhyatma. So when we understand our eternal nature, Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, na jayate mriyate va kadachit, Nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuya. Ajo nityam shashvatoyam purano. Na hanyate hanyamani sharire. So that is what Krishna says to Arjuna about our eternal existence. That there was never a time, natva evaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadipa, nachaiva na bhavishyama, sarve vaya atapparam. So Krishna mentions to Arjuna that he sees all the different millions and millions of assembled kings who are ready to fight in the battle of Kurukshetra. And Krishna says that there was never a time when all these kings did not exist. And now we are existing. We know that now we are existing. And there will be never a time in future when they will cease to exist. Sarve vaya ata param. So this is the beginning of spiritual life. Until and unless we understand that we are eternal, the real spiritual life does not begin. Krishna actually mentions that 4 kinds of people come to me. Chaturvidha bhajante mam, jana sukritino arjuna, artho jignasur artharthi jnani cha bharatarshava. So Krishna says that 4 kinds of pious people come to me. So pious people. So if we want to go to the Lord, one has to have a little bit of piety. Otherwise, one will not go to the Lord. One will say that I will do it myself. I don't need Lord. I have the full strength. I have the full power. I am capable of doing anything. I will achieve it myself. I don't need anyone. So that is ahankara. Ahankara is this thinking that I can do everything and I don't need any help. But the real, when a person knows that aham sarvasya prabhav matas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. As Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, when one knows that everything is coming from the Lord, then one goes to the Lord. At least that initial thought has to be there. So then Krishna says 4 kinds of people come to me. One is Artha and Artharthi. The beginning levels of people are one who is in distress and one who wants wealth. So the people who are in distress and the people who want wealth, they probably, maybe their consciousness of the eternal understanding has started, or maybe it has not started. But it is not strong enough. So therefore they are going to the Lord and they are saying that, oh Lord, I am distressed. Please remove my distress. So we were talking about the different levels of we actually started a little bit late. Oh, it's not working. Okay, sorry. In the last session we were talking about the different stages of bhakti. So the last stage is called Krishna Akarshani, one that attracts the Lord. So it starts with Kleshatni. Kleshatni is what is called as, it removes all the afflictions that are within our heart. So there is Adhyatmik, Adhibhautik and Adhidevik. So the afflictions that afflict all the living entities, there are 3 kinds of afflictions. One is coming from my own body and mind. So my body can have lots and lots of diseases and my mind can go vary. I don't have control over my mind basically, right? So mind can go into depression or mind can go into different things. So then that is one kind of affliction I have. Then Adi Bhautik. Adi Bhautik is the afflictions coming from other living entities. So if someone talks to me harshly or rudely, I will feel bad. So the other living entity is giving me affliction, right? Or if a mosquito or something bites me and I feel bad about it, right? So it's other living entities giving affliction. And then there is Adi Daivik. Adi Daivik is the affliction that comes from some kind of natural disasters. So earthquake, flood, or different other things that can happen. So this is called Bhava Mahad Avagni. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentions that this material world is called Bhava, Bhava Sagar. Bhava means there is coming and going, constantly coming and going, and it's like an ocean. So this is Bhavam Dudhi, Vatsa Padam, Param Padam, Padam Padam Yat Vipadam Natesham. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is said that Samashritaye Padapallava Plavam Mahat Padam Punya Yesho Murare. If one totally surrenders onto Krishna, Samyak Rupena Ashrita, total surrender onto Krishna, Samashritaye Padapallava Plavam. So one takes the lotus feet of the Lord as the ship, as a boat in which one can cross over this ocean of birth and death. Padapallava Plavam Mahat Padam Punya Yasho Murare. So he is called Punya Yasha. So when we are discussing the name, fame, pastimes of the Lord, we are automatically getting pious credits. But that pious credit is just the beginning. The real piety is when we understand that the love for the Lord is even higher than liberation. So that is what we were talking about in the last talk. I was mentioning about the 6 different ways in which one knows that one is going into the pure devotional frame. So the first is Kleshagni. Kleshagni is when all the afflictions starts getting destroyed. Then there is Shubhada. Shubhada means that which gives total auspiciousness. So one knows that one is in an auspicious state of mind. How does one know one is in an auspicious state of mind? Mind is totally engrossed in Krishna. There is no other thought that comes. So that is auspiciousness. Then Sudurlabha. The third thing about the pure devotional service is it is extremely rare. This pure devotional service is very, very rare. So this is what we wanted to talk about, attracting the Supreme Attractor. So this month of Kartik, the Damodara Masa, that is a wonderful month where we hear about this wonderful pastime of Krishna, where he is called Dama Udara. Dama means rope, and Udara means abdomen. So one who has been tied with rope on his abdomen. So that is Damodara. So we see here that the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything emanates, he takes the form of a small boy, right? And he has got his mother, Yashoda Mai. And here, this is what we say. There are different ways of associating with the Lord. And every living entity has got that inclination to Lord in a particular rasa. So Raso Vaisaha. It is mentioned about the Lord that he is full of rasa. Rasa means it is total emotional overflow of emotion, right? So here we have this Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. So these are the 5 different ways. The Shanta rasa is generally associated with say we can actually say that the grass of Vrindavan is probably in the Shanta rasa, because they are just there. But actually we can say that they are in the Dasya rasa as well, because they are serving the Lord. So sometimes the Shanta rasa can be said to be even for the impersonalists, because impersonalists are merging into the Brahman effulgence of the Lord. So they are thinking that Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. There is nothing other than Brahman. But when one, this is what Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvam yadjnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagwan iti shabdyate. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is known in 3 different phases. One as Brahman. The Brahman is the state when we realize that we are eternal. Then we realize that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is present with all the living entities as Paramatma, as the Super Soul. Then there is realization that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Bhagwan. So this is, Bhagwan is, it is mentioned in Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Paramaha Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So he is a Vigraha. Vigraha means what? Form. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has a form. But this form is totally transcendental. It is not material. So Krishna actually mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, Avajananti mam modha manushim tanvashritam, param bhavam ajananta, mama bhuta maheshwaram. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead is, his form is spiritual. So in that spiritual form, he is having interactions with his eternal devotees. And that is what the Damodar Leela is. So we can understand, if we try and get into the details of Damodar Leela, and if we get engrossed in that Damodar Leela, then we are going into that stage of Sudurlabha. What I was talking, Kleshagni, material afflictions are removed. Shubhada, there is all auspiciousness. Sudurlabha, very rare. Then there is Moksha Lagutakrit. The 4th one is called Moksha Lagutakrit. That means that even liberation seems insignificant in front of the pure devotional service to the Lord.
So therefore Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim kavitam va jagdishkame, mama janmani janmani ishware bhavatat bhakti rahetuki toi. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that I don't want people, followers, I don't want money, dhanam, na sundarim kavitam, I don't want a beautiful partner, na jagadisha, I don't want any fame, kame. Then what do you want? Do you want liberation? No. Mama janmani janmani ishware bhavatat bhakti rahetuki toi. Birth after birth, let me get engaged in your devotional service, O Lord. So this is the wonderful state of loving devotional service to Krishna. Narayana parasarve na kutashya bibhyati swarga apavarga narkeshu api tulyartha darshina. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that when one is totally surrendered onto Krishna, then it does not matter where one is situated. One might be in heavenly planet, one might be in this earthly planet, or one might be in the hellish planet. Does not matter. Na kutashana bibhyati, no fear. Swarga apavarga narkeshu api tulyartha darshana. Everything is the same. Why? Because the mind is totally focused on the lotus feet of the Lord. Savai manaha Krishna padaravindayo. Vachamsi vaikuntha gunanu varnane. So it is mentioned about Kulashekara Alvar. In Srimad Bhagavatam it is mentioned that his mind was always focused on the lotus feet of Krishna. So Kulashekara Alvar, he was an emperor. He was an emperor. He had a lot of luxury. Any kind of luxury we can imagine, he had it. But his mind was fixed at the lotus feet of the Lord. So this is the most important thing. It is not that physically where I am located. Sthane sthita shrutigata tanuvan manobhir. That is what is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. One does not need to give up anything. That is the wonderful nature of bhakti. Just add Krishna. That is the only thing that is needed. Sthane sthita. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Jnane prayase udapasya namanta eva. So Brahmaji is mentioning, he is saying that to know Krishna through knowledge is not possible. If we try to understand Krishna through logic, it is not possible. Jnane prayase udapasya. Then how is Krishna understood? Namanta eva. When we have that humility, then we can surrender unto Krishna. Namanta eva. Jnane prayase udapasya namanta eva. Jivanti sanmukharita bhavadiya varta. So then sanmukharita. Then we are engaged in talking about the Lord. Then sthane sthita shrutigata tanuvan manobhe. Then we can be at whatever place we are. We don't need to give up our place. But shrutigata, we keep hearing about the Lord. How do we hear? Tanuvan manobhe. Through the body, through the mind, and through the speech. So Tanu is the body, Van is Vak is speech, and Mana is mind. So through the body, mind and speech, one is always Shrutigata, one is hearing about the Lord, Tanuvan Manobhir. Then what happens? Ye prayase ajita jitopi asita is trilokyam. So Krishna actually is someone who cannot be conquered. He is unconquerable. So we see in all his pastimes how many different types of demons were coming to kill Krishna. Were any of the demons able to kill Krishna? No. He is unconquerable. No one. He is. There is this one of the prayers that says there is no one equal to or greater than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is this. So that is why he says. Matta sarvam pravartate. Name vidu svagana prabhavana maharshaya. Aham adirhi devanam maharshinam cha sarvasha. So Krishna says that even the great demigods and the great sages do not know me. So he cannot be known unless this is what? Ajita jitopi asita is trilokyam. When one is hearing about the Lord, one is remembering the Lord, then the Lord gets conquered. Na sadhyate mam yogo, na sankhya dharma uddhava, na swadhyaya tapasyago yato bhaktir mamorjita. Krishna says to Uddhava that you cannot know me, na sadhyati mam yogo. You cannot know me by yoga. You cannot know me by sankhya yoga. You cannot know me by dharma. You cannot know me by swadhyaya. You cannot know me by tapa. Tapa is austerity. Tyaga. You cannot know me by renunciation. Then how can one know? Yato bhaktir mamorjita. Through loving devotional service, you can know me. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvata tato mam tattvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that through bhakti you can know me. Yavan yaschasmi tattvata. Then when one knows in tattvata, in truth, vishate tadanantaram, one enters into the spiritual abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we were discussing about moksha laguta krit, then sandra ananda visheshatma, krishna akarshani chasa. So kleshagni, removal of all afflictions, shubhada, all auspiciousness, sudurlabha, extremely rare, and then the fourth is moksha laguta krit, even the liberation becomes insignificant in front of devotion. Then Sandrananda, and then there is the last one is Krishna Akarshani Chasa. So Sandrananda means one becomes totally full of Ananda, total bliss, because that is what the Lord is. The Lord is full of bliss. And then the last is Krishna Akarshani Chasa. One gets attracted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And this is what, when we hear about this Damodar Leela, so what is the Damodar Leela about? Maybe we can just have a quick recap of Damodar Leela. So what happens is, Krishna is being fed milk by Mother Yashoda. Yes? So Krishna is the small child and he is drinking the breast milk of Mother Yashoda. And then we need to be cognizant of the fact here that this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? The Supreme Personality of Godhead is taking the form of that small little boy, and then he is fulfilling the desire of Mother Yashoda, because Mother Yashoda wanted to be the parent of the Lord. So the Lord fulfills her desire. So what is one of the duty of the parent of the Lord? Like generally, not even of the Lord. Generally, the duties of the parent is to ensure that their child is doing well. Right? If they are doing some naughty or mischievous things, the parent has to say that don't do these things, do the nice things. So this is what Mother Yashoda was doing to Krishna. Right? So there we see that she was giving the milk, and then there was this milk that was kept for boiling, and then suddenly that milk is coming out. It starts getting boiled. So Mother Yashoda drops Krishna down. She goes to look after the milk. Krishna becomes angry. So this is all transcendental. That is what we have to understand here. Sometimes people can look at this as some normal, person with a conditioned body doing these things. No, this is not. This is what the most important, that verse, Janma Karmam Chame Divya. So we have to understand that all these are divine pastimes. They are transcendental. They are not on the material platform. They are on the spiritual platform. What is spiritual platform? Spiritual platform is eternal. It does not have a beginning and an end. The material platform has a beginning and an end, because the body takes birth. When the body takes birth, there is date of birth. Because there is date of birth, there has to be date of death. We cannot avoid death when we have birth. But when we have no birth, then we have no death. So the spiritual world is on that platform. So the Lord, these leelas are Nitya Leela. That's why they are called Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela means they are going on eternally in the spiritual world, at every moment. So therefore, it is said, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santas Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti. When one's eyes is anointed with love for the Lord, one always sees these pastimes of the Lord, every moment. That is Ananya Cheta Satatam Yo, Mam Smarati Nityasha, Tasyaham Sulabhak Partha, Nitya Yuktasya Yogina. Krishna mentions to whom he is easily obtainable. Krishna says that one who is Ananya Cheta, one whose mind is constantly remembering Krishna. Ananya Cheta Satatam Yo, always. What one is doing? Mam Smarati, remembering me. How one is remembering? Nityasha, again constantly. Krishna says, Tasyaham Sulabha Partha. To such a person, I am easily available. Why I am easily available? Nitya Yuktasya Yogina. Because such a person is constantly endeavoring to remember me. So this is what we see. We will see now in the Damodar Leela. What is going to happen now is, so basically Krishna becomes angry, and then he is breaking the butter pot. He is breaking the butter pot, He's throwing it everywhere. He's giving it to the monkeys. He's giving it to his friends. Then Mother Yashoda comes back, and the Acharyas actually have given a wonderful interpretation of this particular instance. They say that the milk that was boiling, in the spiritual world, everything is spirit. There is no matter. Right? What does it mean there is no matter? It is all conscious. Everything is conscious. Nothing is dead. In the material world, the body is dead. Because if the body does not have that presence of the spiritual spark, it is dead. That is what distinguishes a living body from a dead body. Right? So, but in the spiritual world, everything is conscious. Everything is spirit. So the Acharyas give the interpretation there that milk wanted to serve Krishna. The milk which was there in the pot was eager to serve Krishna, and therefore it wanted to boil faster than the normal boiling. And then Mother Yashoda is going there. Then Krishna does this, right? Krishna breaks the pot. He does all the mess over there. Mother Yashoda comes back. She becomes very angry. She has a stick in her hand and she's running behind Krishna. Such a wonderful pastime. This is divine. We have to always keep in mind it is at a transcendental level. It's not a material. It's not at a level of dead matter. In the material world, everything is dead matter. If the spirit is not there, everything is dead. But in the spiritual world, there is only spirit. There is no matter. So this always we have to keep in mind when we are hearing these pastimes. So here, then what is happening is Mother Yashoda is running with stick behind Krishna, and then it takes a lot of time for her to catch him. Finally, she catches him, and then she sees a wooden mortar, and then she wants to bind Krishna with a rope. That is what the dāma udara. Dāma is rope, udara is the abdomen, belly. So she wants to bind Krishna to that wooden mortar. So then what happens is she is taking the rope. She's trying to bind, but what happens is she's not able to bind it. So she knows how much Krishna's waist is because she puts the waist jewelry around Krishna. So she knows. So she takes only that much of rope initially, but she's not able to bind it. Then she adds one more rope. She adds whatever rope she has in her hoe. It's not enough. Then she gets rope from all the gopis. That is also not enough. She keeps on trying. She is not able to bind Krishna. So now what happens is, finally, after many lots and lots of endeavor, finally Krishna agrees to be bound. And when Krishna agrees to be bound, then he gets bound. So this is the wonderful nature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the Acharyas say that was always 2 fingers short. The rope was always 2 fingers short. And the Acharya says why it was 2 fingers short. The first finger, they say, is the parishram and bhakti. So the bhakti has to be total surrender, 100% surrender. So that is first. And the second is Krishna Kripa, the mercy of the Lord. So these 2 have to be have to happen simultaneously. When these 2 happen simultaneously, then the Lord gets bound. Otherwise, there is no question of binding the Lord. So this is the wonderful Damodar Leela, and if we can somehow or other keep in our mind these pastimes, and this is a wonderful month to Satyavrata Muni has given those Namam Ishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Bhyolu Khalat Dhavamanam Paramrishtam Atyanta Todritya Gopya. So that is the first verse of Damodarashtakam. So he is saying that I offer my respectful obeisances to Ishwara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, who is Sat Chidananda Rupa, who is an embodiment of existence, total consciousness and total bliss. Satchidananda Rupam, Lasat Kundalam. He has got in his earrings, Gokule Brajamanam. He is in the Gokula, he's running in the Gokula. Yashoda Bhyulu Khalat Dhavamanam. He got afraid of Mother Yashoda and he is running. Paramrishtam Atyanta Todritya Gopya. Nemam Virinchi na bhavo na shri rapi anga samshaya prasada lebiro gopi Yattat Prapa Vimuktida. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that even Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and even Lord Lakshmi, not Lord Lakshmi, Devi Lakshmi, who is constantly, at the lotus feet of the Lord, even they did not get this wonderful opportunity. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that Mother Yashoda is God. She was able to bind Krishna in the wooden mortar. And then we see later that Krishna runs with that mortar, and there's other and these given it's a tree, and then the tree falls down, and then Nalakuvara and Manigruva get liberated, and they offer their prayers to Krishna. And again, I think the most important thing here for us to realize here is that these are all transcendental pastimes. They are not on the material platform. So therefore it is mentioned, Ata Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriye. So if we want to understand these pastimes through our material mind, we cannot understand it. It is not possible. We have to have surrendered our material mind to Krishna. So when we surrender our material mind to Krishna, then Krishna gives us the spiritual mind. And through the spiritual mind, we can actually, really engage in these pastimes. And until then, na bhavet grahyam indriye. So the name of the Lord Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, the associates of Krishna, the entourage of Krishna, all these cannot be understood by, like, if we are seeing these wonderful Panchatattva deities here, through the material eyes, when we are seeing, it is just a form made up of some kind of material. That is the material eyes. But if we have spiritual eyes, we'll actually see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates are dancing here. They are doing their Nitya Leela here. So the blunt material eyes. That's why it is said, Savai Pumsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhaktir Adokshaje Ahaituki Apratihata Yayatma Suprasidati. So the real spiritual activity, the real dharma, the real activity in human form of life is to render loving devotional service to the Lord, who cannot be seen by blunt material eyes. The Lord cannot be seen by blunt adha krita akshaja. The blunt eyes cannot see the Lord. Ahaituki apratihata. The real devotional service is ahaituki. It does not have any cost. And apratihata. It cannot be checked under any circumstances. Right? So person can be any place. They might be situated anywhere. They can still render loving devotional service to Krishna. So this is the wonderful nature of pure devotional service. It is moksha laguta krit, sudurlabha, and Krishna akarshani. So this is what we are trying to understand here, attracting the Supreme Attractor. So to conclude, how do we attract the Supreme Attractor? We attract the Supreme Attractor by being totally engrossed in remembering the Lord. When we are 100%, this is, and it is not easy to do that. In the material world, we have lots and lots of different distractions. So it is not easy. But even for a moment, if we can have that 100%, remembrance of the Lord, Krishna says that he actually mentions to Vibhishana actually that Sakrideva prapanno yas tavasmiti cha yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etat vratam mama. Even for once, if someone totally surrenders onto the Lord and says, Lord, I am yours. Tavasmiti cha yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai. Lord Rama is saying to Vibhishana that I give that person fearlessness for eternity. This is my vow, this is my promise, Krishna says. So this is the wonderful nature of devotional service, that even for a moment, if we can somehow or other fix our mind 100% on Krishna, then it is just a matter of time that we are in the eternal pastimes of the Lord. So with this, I would like to thank you all very much for very kindly giving your time and listening to this topic of attracting the Supreme Attractor. If there is any comments or questions, please do feel free to ask or say. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry?
And went to the bank of the river to meditate until he was distracted by the deer that was jumping, a pregnant deer that was jumping across the river because there was a lion that was roaring in the background, and that gave birth to the little deer and took over the managing of the little deer. Would that be a good example to say that he was not 100%?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Prabhu, for raising that point. So, Ankota Prabhu was mentioning about that pastime of Bharat Maharaj, where he was in the stage of bhava. So we were talking about Adav Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, and Prema. So there are these 9 different stages of devotional service. And Bharat Maharaj was in the bhava state, the 8th state, just before prema. And that's why it is said that Kshurasya Dhara Nishita Duratyaya Durgama Patithasta Kavayo Vadanti. It is mentioned in the scriptures that this spiritual path, spiritual journey is like walking in a razor's edge. And one can get cut, when one is walking the razor's edge. Durgama Patithastat Kavayo Vadanti. It is a very difficult. So you see, like Bharat Maharaj was in the stage of bhava. Bhava is like the next stage is prema. The next stage is pure love for the Lord. And even in that stage, he had to take one more birth because he was taking care of the fawn. The fawn did not have the mother. The deer, the small deer did not, he started taking care of the deer, and at the time of death, he remembered the deer and he became deer in the next life. So it is just unbelievable. But it's again, at the stage of bhava, we see that even when he was deer, he was actually in the association of devotees. And then in the last life, he was Jad Bharat. He actually made himself like he was a madman, so that he did not get attached to anything. He behaved like a madman in his last birth because he was very careful. I should not get attached to anything now. And then in that third life, he is in the prema state. So yes, absolutely. I think it is. It's wonderful. I think. But one of the wonderful thing about bhakti is that once one starts in bhakti, the only thing that can happen is one reaches Krishna. There is nothing else other than that can happen. So it is a very wonderful state, to be in when we have bhakti. So bhaktya tva ananya shakya ahameva vido Arjuna. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that through that constant, unintermittent devotional service, ahameva vido, you can know me, Arjuna. So yes, but this is the wonderful nature of the spiritual journey, that once we begin, we are surely going to attain the goal. There is no doubt about it. It's just a matter of time. And time again is a construct in the material world. Time does not exist in the spiritual world because it is eternal. It's a really wonderful state of existence when we have the devotional service. Sorry, please. Yeah.
One question. When we are meditating or chanting mantras, what should we picture in our mind?
Okay, so
What should we chant on or meditate on?
So Prabhu is asking, when we are chanting, what should we picture in the mind? So we should not force any picture in our mind. What we have to do is, we have to say, for example, if we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What we are focusing on the sound vibration of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Once we focus our mind on the sound vibration, after that, whatever picture comes, let it come. But you should not try to force any picture on the mind. The most important thing is to concentrate on the sound vibrations. because these are transcendental sound vibrations. There is no difference between the name Krishna and Krishna himself. So if we focus on the sound vibration, then we are actually with Krishna. So we don't need to imagine anything. Just focus on the sound vibration. Is that fine, Prabhu? Thank you very much. Is there any other comments or questions?
So you mentioned ahankar vimodhatma kartamiti manyate.
Yes.
So how do we understand this practically? Because if we see everyone doing the task. So if we had to explain this to a layman, how would we? Can you expand on that?
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. So Prabhu is asking, how do we know that the false ego, actually someone is acting on the false ego platform? Would that be yeah? So I think, yeah, it is difficult to understand that, because we cannot understand what is going in the mind of another person, right? with what mind another person is doing, we can never understand. So the only thing that we can do is, personally, am I actually doing with ahankara or not? That we can know. We know ourselves, right? Whether we are doing with ahankara or not. So that we can try and understand that whatever actions that I'm doing, is it being done on the platform of false ego, or is it being done on the platform of service to the Lord, as Krishna says, nimitta matra bhava sabyasachi. Just become my instrument, O Arjuna. So are we doing it as Krishna's instrument, or are we doing it that I am the doer? This is me doing. I should get the glory. So it's only, we can only understand our own perspective, and we should never judge anyone else, because we never know what's going on in the minds of other people. Right, so thank you very much, Guru. Thank you for the question.
One more question.
Yes, Guru.
When Prabhupada landed in Boston Harbor, he said, at that time he said, well, Lord Krishna, you do what you like with me. I'm under your control. Because he just gave, he decided that Krishna followed him out, drive him forward.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu, for giving that point. Yes, absolutely. So Srila Prabhupada's Yatra in the Jaladuta, yes, 100%. I think it is just wonderful, transcendental pastime. This is another thing. It is the Lord's pure devotees. They also have the transcendental pastime, right? Because they are pure devotees of the Lord. They are, even though they are in the material world, their pastimes are transcendental, and this is just wonderful. Then they are giving us that transcendental, contact directly, which is just amazing. So yes, thank you for that point, Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Another one. When he used to walk with the devotees, and he used to walk in the grass, and the devotees noticed that there was no footprint in the grass.
Okay.
It seemed that he was floating.
Yes.
But when they walked, there were footprints on the grass.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So Prabhu is talking about the wonderful divine leelas of Srila Prabhupada, and that is again another wonderful ocean. I think that is. This is another thing. I think the spiritual, in the spiritual platform, there is limitless ocean. It is just limitless. Just like the material world, it is limitless in the sense that one can keep taking birth after birth, birth after birth. Similarly, spiritual pastimes, they are limitless of the Lord and His, pure devotees. So absolutely. Yes. Any other comments or questions? It's, we started at 3:45, I think. So yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Damodar, Shri Radha Damodar ki jai. Srila, all glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namahum Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Krishne Matirastu. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
His Grace Sanātana Govinda Prabhu ki
Jai. So let's chant 3 times Hari Bol for thanking Prabhuji, to thank Prabhuji for his wonderful class as always. Prabhuji comes from all the way from Athlon just for giving association to all of us. So let's chant Hari Bol together. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So now we will move towards next part of the program. But before that, I would like to welcome you all for our today's Sunday Love Feast program. So we arrange this program for everybody every Sunday from 3 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. consisting of Kirtan, Katha, Arati and Prasad. But today is the very auspicious day, beginning of the very auspicious month actually. Today is the first day of the holy month of Kartik. So Kartik Mas Maha Mahotsav ki Yashoda Damodar Bhagavan ki Damodar Mas Maha Mahotsav ki. So on occasion of Kartik Mas, we are organizing actually every day Deep Dan. So what is Deep Dan? Deep Dan means offering of ghee lamp to Krishna. So it is very auspicious to offer ghee lamp in the month of Kartik. It has written in scriptures that if anyone do offering of ghee lamp in this holy month of Kartik to Lord Damodar and Radha Krishna, they will get everything in their life to get advancement in spirituality, and whatsoever pious activities they do, they get million of times benefit. So after the Aarti, we will be having Damodar Ashtakam prayers and Deep Dan for all of you as well. You all can take part in the Deep Dan. You can take Deep, and every day on weekdays we will be doing Deep Dan at 6:30 p.m. and in weekends at 5:30 p.m. Everyone is invited. Everyone is welcome. So kindly come every day and join us for the Damodar Ashtakam prayers and Deep Dan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Are you? Take it. Are you going to start? Ki bajayo jayo Gaura Chande Arati ko shobha Shiva jayo jayo Gaura Chande Shiva jayo
कटे अद्वैता श्रेणी वस चक्रधारा निकटे अद्वैता श्रेणी वस चक्रधारा रत्ना से मसाने की बात बसे अच्छे गौराचार रत्ना से मसाने आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगण आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगण ब्रह्मादि देवगण गौरांगे आरती करे देवगण नीताई चांदे आरती करे ब्रह्मादि देवगण नीताई चांदे आरती करे ब्रह्मादि ब्रह्मादि देवगण ब्रह्मादि देवगण जय निमाय निताय जय निमाय निताय जय निमाय निताय जय निमाय निताय बजाते रहो जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल चामर धुलाया की बानर हरि आदि कोरी चामर धुलाया संजया मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाया संजया मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाया शंखा बाजे घंटा शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परम रसाला माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परम रसाला शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे हरि बोल 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 निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल की बहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी वदना उज्ज्वला की बाबा कोटि चंद्राजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला की बाबा बाला दे सेवाना माला तोरे जाला मोला बाला दे सेवाना माला तोरे जाला माला शिवा सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा शिवा शिवा सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा शिवा आका विनोदा देखे आकाती विनोदा देखे गौरारा संपदा शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरारा संपदा के गौरारा संपदा शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरारा संपदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरारा संपदा भक्ति विनोद के गौरारा संपदा जय निमाय निजाय जय निमाय निजाय जय निमाय निजाय जय निमाय निजाय गौरानी जाय जय गौरानी जाय जय गौरानी जाय जय गौरानी जाय हरि बोल 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 निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देशचारिणे नमस्ते जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Giridhara Gopinath Madana Mohan. Giridhara Gopinath Madana Mohan. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. Shiro Shri Sanātana Bhatta Raghunath. Shiro Shri Sanātana Bhatta Raghunath. Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta dāsa 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 Raghunath. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar, Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar, Radhe. Jaya Yashoda Damodar, Yashoda Damodar, Radhe. Jaya Yashoda Damodar, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Shyam, 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 Jaya विशाखा जय राधे श्याम जय ललिता जय ललिता विशाखा जय राधे श्याम जय जय ललिता विशाखा जय राधे श्याम जय ललिता विशाखा जय राधे श्याम जय ललिता विशाखा जय राधे श्याम जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय 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 गुरुदेव 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 हरि बोल 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 निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अस्तोतर्षद कृष्ण कृपा मूर्ति अभय चरणा रविंद्र भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अस्तोतर्षद कृष्ण कृपा मूर्ति भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामचार शील हरिदास ठाकुर की वृंदावन षट गोस्वामी गणों की गुरु शिष्य परंपरा की इस्कॉन करंट आचार्य गणों की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन मथुरा द्वारका धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री गोकुल धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की पतित पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे दामोदर मास महा महोत्सव की all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Everyone can sit for Narsimha. Damodaraj, come on. Please, yeah, everyone please sit down for Narsimha Aarti now. करताल बजाओ चाहिए करताल देखो
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
रात रात
गला गला गाई में हिरण्यकशिपो वक्ष Yato yato yami tato Narsimha Bahi Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narasimha Madhim Sharanam Prapade Bhagavad-Gita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jayo Narasimha Dev Jayo Narasimha Dev Jayo Narasimha Dev Jayo Narasimha Dev Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Hari Bol भक्ति विघ्न विनाशक लक्ष्मीपति श्री नरसिम्हा देव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
Hare Krishna. So now we will start Damodarashtakam prayers and Deepdan. So everybody is requested to come in, to go in the queue in the front. We arranged the ghee lamps for all of us. So we would like to say thanks to Atul Prabhu and family to arrange ghee lamp for all of us.
हरि बोल
We will also distribute this Damodarashtakam prayer sheet. So this is this belongs to temple, so you can read and give it back to us. We have some Yashoda Damodar laminations. So those who are interested in doing every day ghee offering ghee lamp at their home, they can take one from us and offer Deepdan, offer a ghee lamp to them every day at their home for during this Kartik Mass. So they can take this with them to their home. Yeah, that goes. Yeah. So ladies can come from the left hand side, like from the other side, and gents can go from this side. Yeah, one per family, not one per person. So you can take one per family. This picture of Yashoda Damodar. This picture has been given by Abhiray Prabhuji. Let's say hi bol for Abhiray Prabhuji. So gents from right side, ladies from left side. Rest others can sit and take part in the recitation of the prayers. So few by few, not everybody in one go. Yeah. So how we need to offer the lamp? So I'll explain. It's very easy method. Usually we offer any ghee lamp like any number of times, right? But it's best to offer in a described way, which is described in the Pancharatrika Vidhi. What should we do? We should offer 4 times. We should start from the lotus feet of the Lord. So 4 times round on the clockwise, always clockwise. 4 times on the feet of the Lord for the starting 4. Okay, 4 times on the feet. Then we move up on the belly of the Lord 2 times. Okay, then we move towards the face of the Lord in the end 3 times across the face. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. And then 7 times all over, all around the Lord. 7 times. So 4, 2, 3, 7. So this is the recommended way of doing Aarti or offering any ghee lamp. Rest your choice. If you don't remember any count, just at least do 7 times around the Lord. Okay? First, just get some achman on your hand, some water, cleanse your hands, then start the offering. Okay? But go few by few, not everybody at one go. Meanwhile, just others can recite prayers along with us. Okay? Hare Krishna.
यहाँ पे आ जाओ तो वो प्रयोग जी को भी बुला लो, उनको भी हेल्प करो. हाँ हाँ यू कैन कम हियर. अमन थोड़ा आगे होंगे, यहाँ बैठ जाएंगे. वो प्रयोग जी बैठना है, ये थोड़ा स्लाइड था. Hare Krishna. The volume is little low. Hare Krishna.
लीला Rakasya
कीर्तन करते करते स्लोली करते
Hare Krishna. So today's prasad has been sponsored by Madhvi Manjuhasini Mataji and Binil Prabhu for on occasion of their daughter's birthday. So we will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra together for her to bless her. Also we have a cake for her.
करता
Nandana Mataji's birthday today. Not today, it was in last week. So we'll chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra together for Nandana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Where is the cake? Cake.
Do you want this one? No, this mridanga.
Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Hare to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Rama Rama to you, Hare Hare to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Krishna Krishna to you, Hare Hare to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Rama Rama to you, Hare Hare to
We will have some more kirtan. Meanwhile, we will start prasadam in 7 to 8 minutes. So let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra for Aishani as well. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
We will continue with more kirtan and prasadam in the Govinda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, भगवान के, श्री श्री यशोदा दामोदर भगवान के, श्री श्री कार्तिक महोत्सव के, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद के, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद।
Has everyone done? We'll do that. 9 o'clock we can open. We can do that.
I can go on, but Prashadam. Let's come after Prashadam. Okay, fine. Let me think. मेरा फोन कहाँ है? मेरा बैग देना मुझसे। Just give me 1 minute. I forget the tune, so I record it. मुझे पता नहीं इसमें से कौन सा वाला है। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, प्रसादम there. ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं. जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा. प्रहलादेश जय पद्मा मुख पद्मा भृंगा. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय लक्ष्मीपति श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। No.
Like from morning he came, like from Mangalarti he's staying over here.
I can go on, but there is no Prashad Prabhu. Namameshwaram Sat Chidananda Rupam Lasatkundalam. You are getting Damodar.
I can't remember the last time.
सुबह किया था ना गजेंद्र मोक्ष भी करना है वो तो लेकिन श्लोक रिसाइटेशन है, सब लोग नहीं कर पाएंगे, मैं कर सकता हूँ। प्रभु mind is not functioning.
ठीक है, let's do.